there are taxes loaded onto some of the products that we are dealing with, like fuel, if the global oil prices continue to rise on account of the war in the Arab world, in the Middle East, or in Ukraine and Russia, Honorable Speaker, if you are not able to change certain fundamentals like those of that war, if you are not able to change fundamentals as the global supply chain disruptions that came with the COVID pandemic, if you are not able to reverse the climate change issues, Honorable Speaker, the West, in Europe, in the Americas, Honorable Speaker, they are now at the onset of winter. The demand for fuel for heating in their homes is at a very high level, Honorable Speaker, and demand for fuel will continue being there. Honorable Speaker, until and unless we deal with those fundamentals, we can only be lying to each other and lying to our people, pretending to shout from rallies and funerals that we can subsidize fuel, Honorable Speaker. Our economy today cannot bear the burden of subsidizing fuel, Honorable Speaker. But I must note, Honorable Speaker, that being an administration and a regime that is being sensitive and alive to the realities of the challenges, global challenges that pervade the economy in the world, Honorable Speaker, this administration, Honorable Speaker, even with the consistent rise in global oil prices, Honorable Speaker, using the Fuel Stabilization Fund, at least this administration has been able to preempt very high spikes and standardize the pricing using that stabilization fund, Honorable Speaker. And I want to believe, Honorable Speaker, even in the expected review of oil prices or fuel prices this month, the use of that stabilization fund will be utilized. And that is the right way to do things, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, we can continue subsidizing fuel, continue accumulating the kind of bills that we are accumulating to the tune of 60 billion shillings for a period of only 7 to 8 months, but sink our economy and our country into a debt hole that we will never get out of, Honorable Speaker. The joy that we must celebrate today as a nation, that even with the difficulty around the world, Honorable Speaker, our nation, our country today, Honorable Speaker, as the President stated, we can confidently stand up high with our shoulders and our necks high and tell the world markets that we are ready to start repaying our Eurobond. We shall not be defaulting on any of our international financial obligations, Honorable Speaker. And I must commend this administration and the President for the measures taken to ensure that we do not take the route that has been taken by other African countries. Honorable Speaker, let me say it all begins and ends with leadership. With the right leadership, you do the right things at the right time. With the wrong leadership, Honorable Speaker, you will be tempted to do all the populist things that we speak about in funerals and rallies over the weekends, Honorable Speaker.